Right now, parents speak up for a principal ready to call it quits over what he calls school board intimidation. And the board member he is battling? Well, Evan Axelbank looking for answers from her again today. He's live in West Palm Beach with our story. Evan, any luck?
Let's go back to the Center for Creative Education.
And Michael, right now we're in the little press room that the media has for watching school board meetings unfold here at school board headquarters. And you can see right now board member Jen Brown is speaking during this relatively routine school board meeting. They are not addressing during this meeting the situation with Principal Hank Smith. Yesterday, she did not respond to our request for comment, so we spoke to her before she sat down for this meeting.
Can you comment at all about what's going on at South Hall?
I wish I could. I've been directed by the Chief of Human Resources and the Superintendent not to make any comment. So once it's over, I'll be happy to talk with you, but I can't right now.
But do they speak for you? I mean, they're the administrative branch. You're the legislative branch.
I followed the advice of counsel and of Human Resources. There's an ongoing personnel investigation, and I really can't comment. I'm sorry that I can't.
Do you think Hank Smith is a good principal?
I can't comment. I'm sorry.
Are you going after him because your kids go to that school?
Excuse me.
Are you?
Can you just in general speak to the
I'm
meddling
sorry, Chuck. I really
accusation?
can't. I wish I could. I will talk to you when it's over.
Mr. Jen, could I just ask you whether you think
start
the
a meeting
situation...
and just talk to Mr. Harrington, our PI guy. That's all we got to say.
I just want to
right
ask you whether you think Hank Smith's a good principal.
Yeah, I think he's a great principal.
During the meeting, Superintendent Gent released a statement through his spokesperson saying that everybody is doing what they feel is best for kids. From time to time, the superintendent says well-meaning professionals can and do disagree. He says we all work through it and resolve it as quickly as we can, and that's what's going on here. Now, Gent has given permission for Smith to be back at school tomorrow, and we have also learned that there is an ongoing personnel investigation, which is the reason that we have been given that several of the players involved here, the superintendent, the board member, cannot speak to us. Now, I want to throw it to our Marissa Bagg, who is standing by live at South Olive Elementary School, where parents have been reacting to this all day long. Marissa.
Yeah, Evan, this is certainly the result that parents were looking for, having Mr. Smith back on campus tomorrow to lead their kids. Dozens of them rallied behind the school earlier today, so there was no question where they stand.
We love Mr. Smith! We love Mr. Smith!
He's the man they all wanted to see, but Principal Hank Smith was nowhere to be found at South Olive Elementary today.
Today was a very sad day because we had honor roll breakfast, and it was explained by the school board that he should stay home today. To watch the assistant principal pass out the awards that Mr. Smith has always done, it was kind of a sad day. Stop letting them bully your principal!
A few dozen parents held signs and chanted in support of the school leader today, saying South Olive Elementary wouldn't be rated #1 in the county without Principal Smith. Third grader Tyson Humble says he misses him.
I was wondering where he was. I didn't know why. It's always been Mr. Smith telling me good job for being on honor roll.
Principal Smith told News Channel 5 he's being bullied by a school board member. Parents say Jennifer Brown has been overstepping her boundaries at South Olive for the last 18 months, even going so far as to threaten teachers.
Curious as to why he's not here, and heard that he was asked not to attend today. And it's when this issue gets to the point where it affects our kids, I'm going to get involved.
Parents say they approached the school board about the problems Smith says he's faced last February, and this all should have been avoided.
The area District 5 superintendent has been aware of this situation for over a year, and it was allowed to continue unchecked and has culminated in what we're all dealing with today.
Principal Smith told us that he might retire if he feels like he can't do his job. Parents are hoping their show of support today means that won't happen. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Marissa Bagg, WPTV News Channel 5.